You know what's crazy? The House of Representatives, the so called People's House, is refusing to swear in a duly elected member of Congress, Adelita Grohala, who won her seat fair and square, but Speaker Mike Johnson says he can't swear her in because the government is shut down or the House is not in session. That is nonsense. We've seen other members sworn in far less convenient circumstances. So what's really going on? Because if you connect the dots, it's hard to ignore one thing. Her being sworn in would give the House of Representatives one more vote, the 218th vote, I might add. That would force a vote on the Epstein files. Think about it, one vote away from exposing those who had ties or business dealings or who rubbed shoulders with one of the most notorious predators of our century. And suddenly it becomes a procedural delay. Oh, how convenient. Now, because anyone who screams partisanship, let me be clear, this isn't a red versus blue issue. It's power versus accountability. Because the truth is, Epstein's web didn't care about party labels. It was all about proximity to money, influence, leverage over people, and those who benefited from that network, whether it was Republican or Democrat, donors, lobbyists, billionaires, and insiders who don't want transparency. They want delay. They want confusion. They want you to lose interest. And let's say by some miracle, the House does the right thing and hits 218 votes. It then goes to the Senate, where, mark my words, they will find a way to bury it. They'll use procedural review or protecting privacy or avoiding misinformation. They'll table it in committee. They'll wrap it up in red tape. And the same senators who tweet justice for the victims will quietly make sure there's never any transparency or daylight. And if it somehow gets past the Senate, then we had to ask ourselves a deeper question. Will the Department of Justice even comply with this congressional order? Or will they just say then it's an ongoing investigation? It's classified material. We can't comment on it at this time. And then, if it went all the way to the White House, to Donald Trump's desk to sign it, or would it then be both sides are not interested because this isn't a national issue? Where I'm going with this is every single level of power has an escape hatch built in, and every escape hatch is designed to protect a small circle of powerful people. And here's the thing, transparency isn't vengeance. It's not about ruining lives or re-traumatizing victims. It's just about the truth. It's about breaking the cycle of silence that lets the elites play by different rules from the rest of us. And if the House truly represents the people, then it's time to prove it. Seat the member, take the vote, and then let everyone who voted no and every procedural stall be on the record. Because the sunlight is the only thing that scares the elites in charge. Mark my words, they will try to bury this. And if they don't, I'll be the first one to come out here and say, I was wrong. I would be happy to be wrong. And until then, we need to keep asking, we need to keep watching, and we need to not shut up. Because they depend on our silence. And that's the one thing they're not going to get from me.